Ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries, Trashkin all, good evening and welcome to another session of Trash Tier Gaming. I'm your humble host, Raspa Trashbear, and let me tell you a little story about learning technicals. Well, we'll get to it right after I remember to read this divine ring. Uh-oh. Did I replace the gunslinger ring again? Yeah, I did. I did it again. There's so many. There it is. Aha! Burden of the Divine. Ooh, pretty. Got a double camphor? No. Chamfer! That's the word I'm looking for. Double chamfer. This ring was forged by the one true king himself as a gift for someone important, but not important enough to ever be known, or perhaps so important as to stay hidden away. The one true king tried to instill in us a sense of responsibility for our fellow Fae, saying it was the burden of those who ruled to care for those they ruled over. There exists one of whom he tried to instill these lessons harsher than others. Ooh, the upstart prince. But those most disciplined often turn so rebellious. All damage dealt is reduced by 10%. 50% of self-healing applies to allies. Huh. That might be dandy enough to put on. Well, we have a little bit of card dealing to deal with, Trashkin. So we're gonna get right into it. What the technical story is, so I adjusted my my headphone volume. Now, unbeknownst to me, one of those things I had no clue about is my headphone volume is what sets the desktop audio volume. Because I hadn't adjusted my headphone volume in months, it completely threw off my recordings. I balanced it completely incorrectly. Alright, Trashkin. Did I subvert the puzzle? By just walking up to him? Is that a thing? Yeah, I guess I subverted the puzzle. Or I gotta go try the mask. Since this whole malicious is a thing. Oh, I'm not sure what I was going for there, but it seems to have worked out. Seems to have worked out.
Here they come.
Oh, they can do phantoms? They can do phantoms. Whoa. Yeah, this appears to be an exact mirror. How fascinating. But with no doors. Hmm. Yeah, it's an exact copy. There doesn't appear to be any goods here. Well, I mean, when has that ever stopped me from exploring before, though? I mean, really? Alright, let's get the shindig started. So, I mean, if there's an entire copy of the palace, you best believe I'm checking all of it. Aha! Not what I expected, but I will happily take a second simulacrum. Alright. Well, obviously, I unfortunately cannot get back to the elevator, so... Oh boy. Oh boy. That's bad. Thanks, Popo. Okay, that's 3 swing combos. Really throwing me off. Oh. Well, we're Simulacrum Witcher and we got a mask out of the deal. Hard to be upset with that. Yeah, damn. Oh, it's actually a piston. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Yeah, it's an exact copy. Come on, Papa. Popo. You gotta stop using that teleport, Popo. One of these days it's gonna go on cooldown and you're gonna be real sad about that. Or I am. Alright. Kinda wanna see what the intro is like in the dark verse, if you would. So, I mean, my natural reaction is, how far does this rabbit hole go? I have to say, this is the most entertained I've been while waiting for an elevator. There's a good boy putting up with my nonsense. Let it down, let it down. Yeah. For certain. I didn't figure out that door. Whoa! Oh, I don't get a choice in this, huh? Okay. Is this the old... Oh, I can transport between the two. Okay. So I can just A to B it as I so please. Well, I definitely want to hop the fight. Okay, that's real weird. I was expecting more of a puzzle, but okay. Like, it's the same, but not? So weird. Oh, wait. Ah, haha. I should really, at some point, read all this loot I've been picking up. Black tar. Oh, yeah. Tar grenades. Great if you use fire. Well, I guess let's hop the expressway down and meander the malefic
Shit.
palace for a bit. That's the lower levels. There should be a way from here down to the rest, I think. Right? No. That's the way I came in. Okay. From here, we work our way up and around and down. Oh, you're new. Get up. Oh boy. I think we woke the second layer on accident.
Not enough room. Glad that's over. Not enough room.
Well, you know, secret hunting's slow. It's just the nature of secret hunting. So, you know, you give me the entire palace, and expect me not to explore it? Really? Alright, let's get jumped. Nothing? Ah.
looking good.
Oh, it's looking fine to me. Da-da-dam. Da-da-dam. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Aha! Another chest. Well, this place has been terrible for relics, but great for chests. I mean, it's not doing my equipment any flavors, but I'm fine with worldly goods. I mean, I did find a sundry and completely random simulacra. But I do, in fact, need for stuff. This can upgrade my pistello. My pistole. Alright. Basements. Almost as bad as sewers, but dry. There we go. Anybody? 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 I wonder if Nimue is hanging out down here.
Okay, this is it.
Lovely. I think we hear our friend. Let's make sure to make it hot for him. Atta boy! That's a good popper! That's a very good popper. Turning the baddie so I can beam their weak spot. That's such a good boy. I am very happy with BB today. Ah, yes. Yes, yes. Same stuff. Same stuff. Oh, hello. Shaded blue. Oop. Yeah, that's the thing. It was, let's see, gain a 30% damage bonus every 5 seconds. Switches between physical and elemental. Craftsmanship of this jewel is beyond anything you have ever seen. It captures the light beautifully, no matter the angle, even in shadow. It wears darkness as gracefully as light. There are those who will subsist on killing, and those who will thrive upon it. But the ones to be most feared are those who must kill or die themselves, who would use everything at their disposal to take the life of another. Yeah, that is terrifying. Well, let's work our way on down the way. I must say, the dark version of this particular neck of the world does feel ever so slightly drab in comparison. Oh, on that side of things they're all normies. On this side of things it's all fae. Alright, Pablo, let's get out of the basement. You know, sometimes I look at the items and I'm just like, this doesn't seem like it belongs. I could have sworn I cleared this, but okay. Get it down. Nope, not you. Get it down. I don't think that's everything. I don't feel like that's everything. Yeah. I suppose a truncated version, slightly. Makes sense. We explored most everything there was to explore that's obvious here. Yeah, I'll worry about treasure hunting later. We're like half an hour in. We had some yucks. I suppose it's time to get back to business.
Holy hell!
Dude, that was just a walk. Relax. We're gonna get into the weird stuff in just a minute here. Yeah, I think we're going in on dark side here. I don't know if that affects anything, if I fight the one true king on gold, or if I fight the deceiver on the malefic. I have no idea what's gonna happen here. Malefic gallery. That seems pretty malefic to me. Well, guess I can do it. Ding. Yeah, that seems like a boss arena. That's a boss arena, alright.
Beware, creature, for you stand in the presence of Feyrin, the Almighty. We are the slayer of the one true king, conqueror of all race of Fey. In my presence, all must tremble.
Says you.
But you, aren't you a strange and pathetic little creature? I'm afraid you have stumbled into the wrong door, little mouse. Yet, curiosity stays my hand a moment. What are you? Some sort of misshapen vermin?
I'm here to put an end to you.
Now that is interesting. Come, Vernon. Learn what it means to be almighty.
I've dealt with gods before, buddy. You're not one. Alright, Beatrix, let's dance. Cheat. Nice, huh? Almost. Woo! Now that's a boss fight. Melted hilt, you say? Some lacrum, melted hilt. Though it appears to be some kind of hard gold twinned with obsidian, the two metals are fused in places. They seem almost indiscernible. The hilt is made of both metals and one. The Imposter King is obsessed with appearances, simultaneously consumed with beauty yet unwilling to convey falsity, a contradiction that served them quite well until recently. Did I pick up a segment? Well, we seem to have. Well, let's slap back right side over and well, as right as anything can be around these parts. Traits. Oh, may as well finish up Barkskin. I mean, we're never not taking some damage. Let's go have a chat with the big pretty lady in the dark sea. All right. Yeah, sure. I still have no idea what I can craft with her, but I did go back and get a ring. I think. Pretty sure. I mean... Okay, I did the thing.
Gracing me with your presence once more?
I killed the
Indeed,
imposter.
It is so. Even the poor creatures of these kingdoms twain can sense his passing. So great an influence he had over us all. Strange one, you have done what so many never could. The Fae owe you a great debt, though they know it not. Perhaps I may now begin to mend that which has been sundered. And I hope you, also, may find that which you seek. Gracing me with your presence once more? Namue's artisanship is yours to peruse.
Yep. Still just mysteries to me.
Stay the path, and you shall find what you seek.
Well... that answers that question. We have a single line of conversation. Well, a single paragraph. I mean, it's more than we got out of some of the characters in the last game, at least. Like, it was still interesting in the last game, just... I was hoping for a little more pontificating? Just me? Well, let's see. Perhaps things are a little more wibbly-wobbly over here. So we've been to the other side. Is there perhaps a conversation to be had? Oh, yeah, looks like a conversation to be had. You're also chained?
Welcome, mortal, to the court of Phelan, benevolent and all-knowing. I am the slayer of the one true king and ruler of all Fae. Be glad, mortal, for few are given the pleasure of such an audience. And you, of all creatures, have earned that pleasure, for you have killed the imposter, Phelan. And in doing so, you have earned my gratitude, though you know me not. Here, a gift. You may go now, secure in the knowledge that you have pleased the Lord of all Fae. Your presence is welcome, but conversation is not. I have much to do.
Well, let's see if the game debates us. I feel more confused at the end of this quest than at the start. The ring brings to mind the beauty of the golden halls. It feels soft on the finger and emanates warmth and heat, almost painfully so. Generates 10 additional mod power. Great for you up-close specialists. Before they became the Imposter King, he was one of the king's closest confidants. Though everyone understood, even the Imposter King himself, that the position was one of oversight more than trust. Alright, King, well, you have a good life. Bye! Although, I did get wind of a little something back in the labyrinth. Fractured ingress. Yeah, I think that's the spot. I did get word of a little secret. It worked its way to me. Something very easy to miss. Something left by a dear friend. something to warm your heart a little. Remember, over here, we get 2 pop-ups. Bang, bang, bang. And it's just a matter of timing it right. Alright, wait for it. Gotta be patient. Gotta wait for the star swipe. Not this one. Not this one. Not this one either. Aha! Alright, now we got a bit of a fight. Alright. And boom, Cipher Rod. We get another tool to our disposal. But before I forget about that, this device, which fits in the palm of your hand, contains more knowledge than you could ever hope to comprehend. You may still find some use for it, though. The entity known as Ford sought to purge the corruption, thus he was permitted to travel the labyrinth, undisturbed by both Guardian and I. Yet invariably, we observed. Alright, woo! The others, weirdly enough, get a little more convoluted as you go. So let me pull up the guide and show you the next one. Okay, if I remember correctly, and bear with me, I'm going to be pausing and running. But you head back to the big old portal here. That's where my brain blinks out a little bit. I think it's up the stairs to the right. Yep. Right and up. Just head straight up the corridor. Yeah, this is the spot. You don't gotta fight him. You can juke him if you care to. Shit. You get it?
Let's do this.
Yay! Alright, time to check the guide again. Alright, up the way. Up the way? Up the way. Down here, more fight. Don't worry about those. That portal's tempting, but it's not where we're going. If you look down, real careful, like, boom! Portal.
Alright, come and get some.
Here's where it gets weird. Oh, right. All right. That's one problemo solved. Brain. Consult the guide. Yeah. Yep, portal. I'm overthinking it. Aha. Over here. Over there. Up there. Back over there. Up there. And crouch. I think. Ah. Then up here. Yeah. Crouch again. I'm hoping I did this at the right time, because if not, I'm doing a lot of work for very little gain here. Okay, good. The biome key works. But want to take a wild guess where this door drops you? Remember the storage container ship from ages ago? Our situation has deteriorated further. The Root have systematically overtaken our planet. Although most lines of communication are down, it is evident the world as we knew it has been destroyed. The purpose of science is to illuminate, yet its misuse has brought us to the brink of devastation. It is a dark time indeed. Dr. Apostolakis. I question whether it's possible to prevail over the Root. They act with the mindless cohesion of insects and the ruthless efficiency of a machine. Next to them, humans are merely fragile lumps of carbon. Still, we have our ingenuity, our resourcefulness. We must use these distinctly human traits to stem the damage that has been wrought upon humanity. To that end, I'm developing a new prototype, upgraded armor to aid in our fight. My last attempt was a little more than a proof of concept, utilizing whatever scraps of metal I could find, but I have spent a fair amount of time and effort compiling the necessary materials to do the idea justice this time. Dr. Leto. We have made a fascinating discovery. An annular structure that is clearly not man-made. I have a hunch that it's related to the red crystal. Whatever it is, it appears to be inactive, but more tests are necessary. I'm picking up this structure along with my armor and sending it along to the scientists at Ward 13. Procuring a cargo ship at this time is difficult to say the least, but I have made the necessary arrangements. They should have access to my notes, and I will join them there shortly to begin our experimentations. I have some preliminary ideas, but I will require help with this undertaking. I exhausted all my resources for the 2.0 prototype of my armor. It turned out well, but there are certain areas for improvement. The current iteration's mobility leaves much to be desired. Dr. Leto. There it is. The Chicago typewriter, our old friend. And a new friend.
My lucky day.
Just like that, we've gained Leto's stash. Yeah, that's why you can't figure out how to get in here. Gotta do a whole dance. What a trip. That's not even getting into the hidden class out here. That's just what it takes to get over here. That's enough. Oh, wrong portal. Excuse me. I wonder. Oh, I can't just peace out. Oh wait, I can. That's a piece of impenetrability, even though quick maneuvering. The nice thing about the Leto armor is it also gives you the flop, and like from the last game, it also does a little AoE. Well, to fast track us, we're just gonna zip right on back to a checkpoint. There we go. Right, back to the inner sanctum. Yes, please. Alright, we just gotta chat up the lever keeper and fork over that second segment. See where we wind up. Oh boy. There we go.
It is I, Anomaly. You have done well. Clementine's trust is well founded.
Glad to hear it, Keeps.
Twice the corruption infected the system. Containment was the most efficient response. Preserve the irregularity for later inquiry.
Okay.
It festered, grew beyond my sight, and corrupted the core. Even so, it might yet have been contained, had the destroyer not eliminated this realm's guardian. The labyrinth became unprotected, and my resources stretched thin. With the destroyer as conduit, the corruption spread unchecked from the core to countless realms. I purged the labyrinth. I expunged realm after realm, seeking to restrain the rot. All efforts failed. The system was beyond repair. I was too late. Now, a solution has been revealed. Not to me, to an anomaly.
Okay, where are we going with
Perhaps
this?
that was the intended design. A fail-safe in case of my own corruption.
Huh.
The index.
And how does this help us exactly?
With the index, two new probabilities emerge.
Oh, that's good, right?
Well, the first probability is that the root wins, so yeah.
The corruption is everywhere, but it originates from a single source, a single realm. The labyrinth holds all doors and infinite possibilities.
Okay, I'm with you
When the
so far.
corruption spread, the door to their realm was closed.
Ah!
I can subvert their defenses. From here, it is possible to purge the corruption.
That means we kill them, right? The root?
All of them this time. For good.
Sounds like the play. Then I just
Long
want you to know.
journey, eh?
Yeah.
But we're almost done now. Once you take out whatever's on the other side of that, the ward will be safe. Everyone will. Everywhere. For good.
Well, from the root anyway.
You noticed, huh? I wasn't sure myself, but the fact that you're asking confirms it.
Huh?
I'm not sure, but I think it has something to do with me. That's
Okay.
crazy, though. Nothing I did ever changed the Guardian on Remnant.
True.
If anything, the power they gave me made them weaker. But
That's sad.
I don't know what else it could be. That's good. I wasn't sure he would. Hell, I still don't know if I do.
Incidentally, have you seen Ford?
No. Not that I've bothered to look. That old man's got his own journey. Same as me.
What can you tell me about this place?
Nothing that'll make sense, probably. The labyrinth isn't what it looks like. But it also is? Ugh, let me try again.
Okay.
Most of this place is like thought and energy. There's so much more to it than what your senses see. I only know that because of my bond with the Keeper. I mostly feel the labyrinth, like a heartbeat, or sunlight. And like
Okay.
both of those things, it's connected to everything.
Yeah, that sounds
It
complicated.
is. Like, more complicated than I think my brain can even handle. Try
Fair.
asking the Keeper about it. Their answers might not make much more sense. I don't think so, Traveler. I mean, when the Keeper first pulled me here, I stayed because I saw the need, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I had to save the world. All the worlds. But it's more than that now. Everywhere I've ever been, the Ward, the Dreamer Project, I felt lost, out of control. Only Remnant ever felt like home. That didn't last. But here, I'm finally calm. I'm finally myself.
Yeah. I'm happy
Thanks.
for you.
I needed to hear that. But hey, we're not done here yet. Just tell them I'm sorry. That I won't be there to protect them anymore. They'll be all right though, yeah? Once we finish the route for good, they won't need me. They can, you think? I mean, a little, I guess. But I was basically the Ward's frontline defense. A weapon that could scare off bandits and wipe out whole root nests by myself.
Hey, I don't think they see you like that.
Really? Maybe Bo doesn't. He was always trying to protect me when I didn't need it. And Ford, too. But the others? Well, I guess they didn't all feel that way. Not all the time. But I definitely felt the pressure of it. I felt like I could never be just me. Tell them that, will you? Tell them that I'll miss them.
I think Bo may miss you more than
Yeah.
you think.
Bo. He might have seen me. The real me. More than anyone else. Well, I mean, he did and he didn't. Bo's sweet. But he doesn't listen real well. Tell the truth, I got the feeling that I was a stand-in for someone from his past that he wasn't able to protect.
Ah.
Maybe I'm projecting, though. He'll be better off without me there, in any case. That boy's gotta love himself before he's any good for someone else.
Well, that is
And
good
he'll get
advice.
there. I know he will. Understand? No. I don't think I could ever understand everything about him.
Hmm?
But I know now it has something to do with me. I'm connected to the Keeper.
Mm-hmm.
And our bond is You know how they say you become like the people you hang out with? Well, I think in the labyrinth that might be literally true. Not that the Keeper's becoming me, but our friendship is changing him at a fundamental level. That's as close as I can explain it. And it's nowhere near whatever's actually happening.
So how's it
Losomn
compared
was
to
my
Prism?
home for a while. A long while. But I knew it wouldn't last. I bonded with Rhysom's guardian before anyone in the Dreamer Project even really knew what a guardian was. When the Root invaded Earth, they pulled me to Rhysom to save me. But our bond weakened the guardian. They became dependent on me. Yes, I'm certain. Neither of us wanted to admit it. They needed me to leave as much as I did. Then the Wanderer showed up. You've heard of them, yeah? They needed my help to stop the Root on Earth for good. It was the hardest decision I've ever had to make.
For what it's worth, I think you made the right call.
Doesn't always feel like it. Looking back, I don't see how I could have stayed. It would have been the selfish way out. Rhysom's guardian has grown stronger since I left. I can feel it, but the Root won't ever stop. We have to destroy them. It's the only way. And hey, if you see the ward again, tell Bo... Tell everyone that I'm okay. They don't need to worry about me. We're almost there, Traveler. Just a few more steps.
Yeah, just a little violence. Guardian? Oh, there you are. Blending right in.
Time. What information do you require? The corruption was preserved for further investigation. Though I did not recognize my purpose at the time, I wished to learn more about intelligent beings are created by the worlds, a natural outcome of the system. Each world, a parent. Each species, a child. All but a unique few. The Guardians, for example. They are born with the doors. They do not create. They maintain, protect, just as I watch over all. All other intelligence is born of its world. But for one aberration, the corruption. I wanted to understand. Was the corruption an irregularity or an intended outcome uncertain? Impossible to understand the designs of that which created me. Even the existence of a failsafe proves nothing. So I do not know.
Yeah, I suppose you shouldn't run around applying
As I am now, I can
intent to it.
feel the answer. The corruption was unexpected. The probability anticipated. Unknown. No evidence. Only clues and deduct. The possibility remains too that there is no creator. That this is but one probabilistic outcome of a vigintillion random overlapping sequences. This possibility cannot be denied. But it produces more uncertainty, not less.
True.
The existence of a creator answers the core, but not the core as you know it. A previous instance, sins contained. The children of this core perceive their world as from without, not outside the core, but outside all worlds. The perspective of a creator. With this knowledge, they sought to alter the parameters of existence. The Root are the children of their attempt. Everything. If corruption was intended, what does that say about the creation of all the alternate questions produce questions difficult to explain? The index describes existence. Its
Oh,
aspect
so it's like
you
an
perceive is
MP3
pointer
file.
and cipher
It
to
doesn't
the underlying
record
infinite
precisely, it
sequence
tells the computer how to
of beginning of all
reproduce
things.
the sound.
If anything is proof of a creator, it is the index. It is simultaneously simple, yet contains within it inexhaustible complexity. It is a masterwork of creation. It does not work. It simply is. Clementine has aided me in ways I could not foresee.
Well, I'm glad
She
of that.
enabled the reallocation of necessary resources, which enabled the return to a former consciousness. That much I did foresee.
Ah,
But more has occurred. Her presence has changed my perception. Before, there were doors and worlds. There was the core, its children, and the keeper. There was purpose. All of that remains, but now its meaning differs. Perhaps that is the difference. Unclear. Yet, it corrupted. There is the final door awaits anomaly. Provide the failsafe. Extend the set of possible outcomes.
okay. Well, in we go. We're running a little over today, but that's fine. We got a whole smorgasbord of... Oof. It's pretty rough looking. But we're gonna take that save point router. Oof. It's just depressing. But there's one important piece that we can do now. Being night and all, I think we can get some more stories out of old Mudtooth. So I'm gonna exhaust those real quick.
Heck,
Oh,
you devoured up all my stories like most folks lap up my stew. I do believe I'm all out of stories. But tell you what, there's a bit of a constellation prize. Take this. I'm guessing that'll be a mite bit more useful to you than it is to me.
Hey.
Tell you what, I might be out of stories, but I ain't out of stew.
hey! Go figure, I exhausted all his stories last time. They're just gonna make me wait till the end of the game.
Don't be a stranger.
Well, we nearly got Hunter maxed out for long shot. We got another charm to our name. Ah, the gunslingers. Staple of my last playthrough, worn by superstitious gunslingers who believe it enhances their speed and accuracy when handling firearms. Despite its unassuming appearance, the charm holds a great deal of power for those who put their faith in it. I've never been one to put stock in superstitions, but I've seen enough gunslingers wear this and handle their weapons with lightning speed to know there's something to it. Maybe it's just a placebo effect, but when it works, it works. Let's see. This makeshift gun appears to be cobbled together from various scraps and parts, but it's a deadly weapon nonetheless. Despite its rough exterior, it can fire with surprising efficiency, with a magazine of heckin' 80. Sure, it might not hit the broadside of a barn, but this baby sure can spit out some lead. It's not about being accurate, it's about putting enough bullets down range to get the job done. A classic Tommy gun with a large ammo capacity, a slow reload, poor initial accuracy, which improves while holding down the trigger, or as I'd like to explain it, accuracy by volume. Well, what do you know? What do you know? Oh, I can't forget the worn cylinder. No, it turns out you just have the option to start as Gunslinger if you bought early. Ooh, there's a little bit of gilding to that. Ooh. Once shiny and new, but now it's covered with rust and grime. The chambers are still visible, but the edges have been worn down from years of use. Despite its age and wear, it still holds potential for danger and destruction. Ooh, that's filigree. Oh, it breaks my heart to see it in such rough shape. Given how scarce new weapons are these days, it's obvious what we need to do. We have to hold on to every fragment of every old weapon we come across. It's the only way we'll be able to keep fighting. Well, they aren't wrong. Let's see what Wallace can do with this bit of tattered gear. No, like that we have our erstwhile merchant friend here from Yesha really breaks my heart, because we could have saved the Grave Elf. It hurts me on a personal level.
Traveler. I knew you'd say that.
And just like that. But it cost me a simulacrum. And a 1,000.
Goodbye, traveler.
Just like that. We have ourselves the Gunsinger class in our back pocket as well. Well, let's equip that real quick. Let's see, quick draw. Pull your trusty side piece. Up, put up to 6 critical shots from the hip. Oof. But their main perk is ammo reserves, which you best believe we're going to be getting after. Let's see what it looks like now. Oh, largely the same, but a little shinier. Though it may have seen better days, its functionality remains intact, making it a reliable and useful tool in the right hands. I'm sure you're already aware, but let me emphasize, the key to defeating the Root is pointing the barrel of the gun directly at them. Well, back over to the Hunter. But yeah, with that, we can max out our pistol. We might be able to get a little bit of work done on the old trusty claws. Get right after. We mostly kept base set and got a little bit funky with the sidearm, but that's about it. What? I didn't have to go hunting for an assault rifle. They just handed me one.
What can I
This
do
time?
for you?
Didn't have to spend half the game without. Alright. Yeah, I will happily upgrade the service pistol to max. And I'm all out of hardened iron. I can't win them all. Oh, you best believe I'll be upgrading that.
Take care, my friend.
Can't let the submachine gun go unupgraded. I mean, it's a submachine gun. It carried us for half the last game. It never stopped being useful. Just was more or less according to the engagement. Well, Trashkin, we got a fair bit done today. We've got some more labyrinth secrets to get after, but...
Hey, you're back. What can I do to help?
Let's see. What you got? Get it down.
Don't be a stranger, okay?
Oh, I forgot. The codex there, the rod, creates a really fun item if you played Destiny 2 ages
You're
ago.
back. All right then.
It does the Enigma, which behaves. The special behaves basically like anarchy grenades and creates shock fields. It's a terrific one if you're a fan of shock damage.
Move along, traveler. I'm a busy woman.
Man, I feel like I didn't get half my weapons built. But I have the goods, so like it evens out, I suppose. Well, Trashkin, that's where we're gonna have to call it for this session because I am already 10 minutes over. So we're gonna keep it simple. If you'd like to get a hold of me, the comment section or Blue Sky's your best bet. I try to check the comment section at least once a week, if not once a day. If you enjoyed yourself, please consider joining the Trashkin around the trash fire on the regular by hitting the subscribe button. You can hit the bell if you like. I don't advise it. I upload 3 times a week, for heaven's sake, and I don't want to hear from myself 3 times a week even. I've been your humble host, Raspa Trash Bear. I'd like to thank you all for having come out. Feel free to help yourself to a snack and a drink on your way out the door. Don't worry about the trash fire or the chairs, or cleaning up. Me and the Trashkin Elite will get that. And until next time on Trash Tier Gaming, don't forget to make a little time to play some games. Make sure you have enough spoons. Take care of yourselves. Good night, and I'll see you all in the next one.